I found a way, yeah. But you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one there. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fear. Isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home.
Hey Spartans, and welcome back to Spartan TV. I'm Hermione, and I'll be your anchor for today. Today's date is January 15th, 2021, and this week's character counts quote is, "Today will never come again, so be a blessing. Be a friend. Encourage someone. Take time to care. Let your words heal, not wound. Bye, everyone." What's your guys' favorite color? Mine is blue. Like red, white, and blue. Let's do the pledge.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I hope you're listening, Spartans, because next up is the Daily News.
Hi Spartans, Miss Hano Hano here, Hot Topics with Hano Hano. Hope you're doing wonderful. Just a couple announcements. Number one, don't forget to sign up for Team Speed, Lead, and Succeed. All the information is on your canvas in an announcement from me. But it is a virtual 5K that helps to support TLC. And I believe it's $15 for students. And if you sign up before the end of this month, you get a t-shirt. The second thing is, students, it's really important that you're showing up to all your classes on time and staying the entire time. Starting next week on Tuesday the 19th, anytime you're marked absent, your parent is going to get a phone call from us. So please make sure you're showing up. And the last thing is, I've been visiting a lot of classrooms, and it is so wonderful to see your faces. Mr. Cortez's class, Dr. Bach's class, Mr. Tindog's class, Coach Doherty's class, Miss Corduner's class. I have thoroughly just been blown away by all the work you're doing. Miss Munoz's class, it's just been wonderful. So keep up the good work. I see you working hard. I see you with your cameras on, and I see you advocating for yourself when you need help with something. So great job, Spartans. Stay safe.
Hello, Stauffer families. It's Principal Browning here, and I hope all of you, most importantly, are healthy and doing well during this time. Students, I hope you've had a really great start to the second semester. Parents, I want to remind you, please make sure you check Q to check out your students' first semester grades to see where they're at. But I wanted to touch base with you and go over a few important things. I know a lot of folks are struggling right now. COVID, unfortunately, I think all of us probably know somebody that it's affected. I know it's a really hard time right now for all of us. And I just really wanted to first let all of our members of the Stauffer community know that we're here for you. Please reach out if we can help in any way. Students, as I always tell you, please advocate for yourselves. Parents, give us a call if we can help you or your student in any way. Don't ever hesitate. That's why we're here. But I did want to go over a couple important things that are upcoming. First of all, I know that everybody's question is always, when are we coming back to school? What's going on? You probably read a lot of things in the news. I just want all of you to know that I know that there's a lot of unanswered questions right now, but please know that our district is working really hard. Our Board of Education is working really hard to get students back as soon as possible. I know about half of our families selected to come back hybrid when that opportunity arises, while the other half stay on distance learning. And as soon as it's safe to do so, and we got to work with the LA County Office of Health and with the state of California, but when it is safe to come back, we'll work to do that as soon as possible. Obviously, right now, it's not safe to do so, and the safety of our students is our top priority, but we'll continue, and I know the district will continue to update you as far as progress goes regarding when we will come back to school. But in the meantime, we are offering our students the best possible learning opportunities online that we can here through distance learning. So I wanted to go over a couple things that will impact them second semester. The first thing is really kind of a calendaring issue, and that's this Monday is the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, so we don't have school Monday, but we will be holding Monday's classes, so periods 1, 3, and 5, we'll be holding them on Wednesday, so we wouldn't have the normal Wednesday schedule, we'll have Monday's schedule on Wednesday. And that's actually going to repeat itself again 2 days in February. February 8th is Lincoln's birthday, and February 15th is Washington's birthday. Those are both Mondays. So once again, we will hold Monday's schedule on Wednesday. And that information is included in this email, and we'll send more dialers and things out regarding that. But I just want you to keep that in mind for future planning. And then another thing we're looking at is we're going to make a few little adjustments to our schedule for second semester. And these adjustments are going to start in a couple weeks, not next week, but the week after, starting January 25th. And the reason behind this is we have a lot of students who are really succeeding right now. We're really proud of them. They're getting A's, they're getting B's, they're doing a really great job, and they're thriving during this time. And we couldn't be prouder of them. But we also have a lot of students who are trying really hard and they're really struggling. And really not any fault of their own. It's a really difficult time. It's hard to learn over a computer screen. Believe me, I got 2 boys of my own at home. I got a 6th grader, and it's really difficult to have school over a computer screen. So we want to offer as much support as possible to those students. All the middle schools in Downey, we had almost 3 times as many D's and F's as we normally would at the semester. So we want to make sure we're offering as many supports as possible. So we're going to make a few changes to our schedule this semester, and you can see the schedule here in front of us. And the first thing you might notice is on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, it says with intervention under each period. And so what is that? So what that is it's going to be during our existing block time. So what I'm going to be talking about is no extra time in school or after school. It's within our existing block time. So you see our first block time is 8:30 to 9:56 on those days. It says period 1 with intervention. What that basically means is your class can be conducted as usual, right? Maybe your teacher goes 8:30 to 9:30 usually on a day, but they're also going to ask at the end of class for some students to stay, right? And those students are going to vary from week to week, and it's going to be up to the teacher. It may be 5 students. It may be the whole class. It may be the same students 2 days in a row. It may be different students. It's up to the teacher for whoever needs some extra intervention or enrichment during that time. And as it's written at the bottom of the schedule, teachers are going to determine who stays, but remember, this still takes place during class. So maybe the teacher teaches from 8:30 to 9:30, and then 9:30 to 9:50, they do the intervention with a certain smaller number of students, or like I said, the whole class if needed. But I don't want you to think of this as a bad thing, students. If for some reason you have to stay after, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Maybe you need to work on an assignment that you're missing, or maybe the teacher just wants to go over a concept with a group of students who they think maybe need a little more work on that area. Or maybe it's a cool enrichment activity, like a bonus activity for students who are doing really well. So just because you're asked to stay after, don't view it as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It's time for you to catch up and to work on some things. And it just means your teacher wants to go over something with you during this time. So basically, students, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, your teacher can, after class, just ask you, or when the class is dismissed, you can say like, hey, these 10 students need to stay, or these 5 students need to stay, and you'll need to stay during that time. It's still going to be within this block time, 8:30 to 9:56, the first block, and then so on and so forth. So just be prepared. You could have to stay after any one of those days, kind of up to your teacher. A lot of our teachers have already been doing this first semester, so it won't be anything new. But in some of your classes, it will be new. So just keep an eye out for that, and make sure you're staying when your teacher asks you to stay, because it's very important. There's a reason they want you to stay after class to get caught up. But what is going to change, be a bigger change, is on Wednesdays. We are going to mix up our Wednesday schedule a little bit. So as you can see here, it's kind of divided into 3 classes on Wednesday. So right now, it's like a whirlwind, right? We have all 6 classes on Wednesday. They're all very short, and not a lot gets done. I know it's been very confusing for our students, and we've heard from parents and students and staff that they would like to see a little change to the Wednesdays. So that's what we're trying to do here. So we have 3 different blocks here of classes. So we have 8:30 to 9:10, we have 9:15 to 9:55, and 10 to 10:40. And what we're going to do on Wednesdays is we're going to assign an A week and a B week. Some of our 6th graders might be familiar with that from electives. So on an A week, and it'll just go, one week will be an A week, the next week will be a B week, and we'll remind you which weeks are which. But on an A week, you'll just go to 3 classes on that Wednesday. So on an A week, you'll go to period 1 from 8:30 to 9:10, right? And then you'll go to period 3 from 9:15 to 9:55, and then you'll go to period 5 from 10 to 10:40. That'll be an A week. On a B week, you will flip it. It'll be different, right? You'll go to periods 2, 4, and 6. So it'll give us a little bit more time, and you'll get out a little earlier because you'll get out at 10:40, and you're like, all right, I get out at 10:40. Well, the purpose behind that is we wanted to provide some more intervention, and we also wanted to provide some enrichment activities, some fun things for you to do, like clubs and stuff that you haven't been able to do in the past. And that's right there. It says 10:45 to 12:15 is student choice. So what is student choice? So student choice is essentially going to be right here. We can see it on this close-up of our Wednesday schedule. Student choice is going to be a list of activities that we'll send students each week at the beginning of the week in their Canvas homepages, and they'll get to choose what they want to do. And it'll be up to them. It's optional, up to them what they need to do. Maybe they just need to work on some work that time and catch up, and that's fine. They can do that. But they'll also have a choice of things like clubs. We'll have different clubs that'll be offered during that time that you can join with Zoom links. Maybe programs. Maybe you're part of Avid or Femineers or Web. They may be doing things on those Wednesdays. We'll try to have some virtual field trips for you to participate in. We're going to have homework help. We're going to have peer tutoring, social emotional support groups. If you're really struggling this time, you want to have somebody to talk to. We're going to have some fun things. I know I'm going to hold a little lunch meeting with students if you're interested in coming in and eating lunch and just asking questions and catching up and seeing how everything is going. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you during that student choice window. If you have some siblings at the high school, brothers or sisters, you'll notice they're doing something like this at the high school. They've been doing it. It's a much bigger time period at the high school, but we really wanted to introduce that to our students. So for one, students who are maybe struggling have a little extra time to work on things and to get help. And 2, students who are looking for those things they miss from school right now, like clubs or other social activities, will have an opportunity to do those during that time also. So that's the student choice window. So once again, to review, on week A, you'll go to period 1, 3, 5, and then you'll have your student choice window. And then after that, school day's over. Week B, you'll have 2, 4, 6 in student choice windows. So it'll go 1 week A week, the next week B week, and we'll remind you which week is which. So don't have to worry about that. We'll tell you every week, hey, this is A week, so you're gonna go to 1, 3, 5 on Wednesday, and I think you guys will get used to the routine. And just remember with this regular schedule here, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, your teacher may ask you to stay after class for that intervention time, and don't view it as a bad thing, view it as a good thing. We're all in this together. We're working really hard. We want to make sure that all of our students are as successful as possible. And we want to make sure we have plenty of opportunities for you to get help. Students, I know I've said it a million times, so I'll say it again. Please advocate for yourself. Let us know if you need help. You know, what's difficult for us right now is, you know, we don't see you every day like we normally would, right? Normally we have you here on campus and we can say like, I know you need help. All right, come on over here. We're going to help you. But we can't make you sit down in front of the computer and log on right now. So it's really important you take that step and that you're taking advantage of all of the opportunities and all of the help we have for you. So with that, if you have any questions about any of this, you know, these schedules are going to be in the email accompanying this video. Feel free to contact anyone in the office, myself, Ms. Hanohano, the counselors, your teachers. We'll have plenty more information on this as the dates approach. But again, this isn't going to start till January 25th. But with that, I hope all of you, again, stay healthy. We miss you like crazy. Can't wait till we have our students back on campus. You know, I'm here every day, and it's very lonely. It's really clean, but it's very lonely. So we really miss you guys, and I just hope all of you and your families are doing well during this time. All right, have a great night, Spartans. Thank you.
Once again, my name is Hermione, and today's date is January 15th, 2021, and this week's Character Counts quote is, "Today will never come again. Be a blessing. Be a friend. Encourage someone. Take time to care. Let your words heal, not wound. Bye." Don't forget to read and succeed. Bye, Spartans!